Hi, welcome back to the channel Tarot Yogi. I'm Vinit. I read tarot intuitively, and today we're doing a reading for my Tauruses. I'm a Taurus, so if you're a Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, this reading is for you. So we will look at how will the rest of your 2022 be. We'll start with the tarot and see what has already happened, so you would get an idea if this reading is for you or not, and then we'll see how will the rest of the 2022 be for my Tauruses. Alright, so yeah, let's jump in. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, ascended masters, star family, spirits. What has already happened with my Taurus collective in 2022? Four of Cups. Okay. What has already happened with this general collective Tauruses in 2022? We have the Chariot, and we have the Seven of Swords. I'm going to pull a clarifier for the Seven of Swords. Thank you, Spirit. Page of Pentacles. Okay, so what I'm getting right away from my Tauruses is you haven't pushed into a corner of just feeling apathetic. You know, this is not something. I feel a lot of things have been out of your control, and it has just put you in this very apathetic zone. You know, you just have this, oh, I don't care. You know, I'm just so over it vibe. You know, and I feel that has sort of gotten in your own way of progressing, and you may also feel that you're not where you need to be right now, you know, because of all this apathy. But I see that has changed, you know, that has definitely changed with the Chariot. There has been some movement, you know, you have been, you know, Tauruses are very big on procrastination, but, you know, they get things done at the end of the day better than anyone else, in my personal opinion, you know, so there's definitely movement. And I feel there's a lot of, I feel you may be quite happy with the movement, but maybe people around you are not, or maybe even some of, again, this is a general reading, take what resonates, leave the rest. You know, I feel, you know, maybe you feel you're not moving at a pace that is good enough, but I feel divine timing is really at play here, you know, and you're exactly where you need to be right now, right? And, you know, you've made all the progress you need to make till this point, you know. We'll take the dogs as confirmation. You know, they've really become a part of the channel at this point. Yeah, so the Seven of Swords here, I feel a lot. There has been a lot of backstabbing, betrayal. You know, a lot of people haven't been very honest here, Tauruses. You know, and I feel this has rubbed off on you. This has rubbed off on you in the way that, you know, you may have been lying to yourself. You know, you may not be completely honest with yourself about certain aspects, you know. I feel the shadow is really screaming here out, Tauruses, you know. So, you know, this is an invitation to perhaps do some shadow work, you know. There's definitely going to be a shadow reading in the channel, you know. I'll try to link it, or if not, you can go check it out in the playlist, you know. So don't run away from, you know, addressing your shadow here, because I feel the Seven of Swords is just you getting in your own way, Tauruses. You know, I feel a lot of, sure, there have been a lot of external blockages and things like that, but at this point, you know, it's just you. You know, you are sort of deceiving yourself from your own limitless potential here, you know. So give in to that, you know, really give in to your potential, and stop being in your mind so much. And the Seven of Swords is cleared by the Page of Pentacles, you know. So I feel a lot, you know, we've had the lunar eclipse in the sign of Taurus, you know, the Taurus Scorpio North axis. You know, things have been very, very crazy for all Tauruses this year, and, you know, personally I can say it's been a year, you know. And I feel a lot of y'all are just coming out of that funk, and, you know, you're coming to a place of newness, and very, I'm getting with the Page of Pentacles a very tactile feeling. You know, Tauruses love being tactile. You know, you really enjoy the body and everything the body has to offer, and I think this is an invitation for you to step out of your mind and get more into the physical, and just come back to a place to see where you really enjoy yourself the most. You know, doing whatever you enjoy doing the most in the physicality. You know, maybe take up pottery or something. Just go out for a walk in nature. You know, grounding and connecting to the earth is very, very important for Tauruses. I can say that personally from my own experience of, you know, being a Taurus. So, you know, go out, walk in the grass, connect more and more to earth as much as you can. Hug a tree, you know, do whatever, and it'll definitely help you get out of the Seven of Swords energy here. So, you know, this is just where Tauruses have been till now. Now we look at what's going to happen for the rest of 2022. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, ascended masters, clear, concise messages for you. What's going to happen with Tauruses for the rest of the 2022? How will the rest of the 2022 for Tauruses be? Cut the deck once. The dogs really have no chill. Clear, concise messages, spirit. The Fool. The Moon. Five of Cups. Judgment. Nine of Wands. And the Hangman. Okay. I know what the Five of Cups is. I would like a confirmation from Spirit. Why do we have the Five of Cups? Take one card. Two of Swords. Okay, I get it. I get what's happening. And behind the deck, amazing, we have Ten of Pentacles. So, what is happening for the rest of the 2022 for Tauruses is there's a whole new start. You know, I feel a lot of the Tauruses, you know, you've ended some very, very, very big karmic cycles. You know, and there's still a part of you that feels the pain. It feels the disappointment of what was. You know, you just randomly start thinking in the day, you know, about what was and how it really hurt you and how it was so disappointing, all of it. And, you know, you just feel all of it was for a waste. But let me tell you, it was not for a waste, you know. Anything that has been taken from you will be restored to you 3 times, you know. And I feel, you know, you are giving yourself the stalemate here, Tauruses. You know, you're not listening to your intuition because your intuition is telling you that things have really ended. You know, this could be any toxic cycle, could be work related, could be romance related, you know, could be some backstabbing, horrible friends. But whatever it is, it has really come to an end, you know, and you sometimes just allow yourself to feel whatever you're feeling, you know, because what is amazing this year for Tauruses is, you know, you're really getting to you're really getting to complete all these horrible cycles, all these karmic cycles, and you're finally stepping into your North Node. You know, you have the Fool card. You know, you're finally in a place where you can take that leap of faith with whatever you're doing and just putting yourself out there. You know, and trust me, it will pay off. You know, just take this leap of faith. You know, and I know, being a Taurus, that starting something new it just feels so impossible. You know, we're just so rooted in our ways, and we're just so rooted in our being and our daily little mundane things that, you know, people find very boring. But, you know, it's so ritualistic to us, you know, because we really identify with that. But the Fool is really an invitation for you to step out of your comfort zone and really step into your North Node, because, you know, you have balanced out all the horrible karma that you had to. You know, all the bad karma has been balanced, and what is coming towards you now is a new beginning. And this new beginning is not going to be easy. You know, it is, and it's truly a new beginning in every sense, in every aspect of your life. I feel you have really, really transformed your Taurus. So don't play that lightly, at all. There have been some very, very, very big changes on the inside and the outside, not just the physical. I'm talking about the spiritual, mental, emotional. You know, and it's actually great that we have the Fool and the Moon together, because the way I read the Moon is, you know, Moon is your final test. Moon is the final test where the universe is really testing you if you really want this new start. Are you really letting go of everything? Is the question here, Taurus is. Are you really, really letting go of everything? Because, and again, I can speak for myself. There's certain things that I just keep to myself, and I feel okay. This doesn't have to go, or that doesn't have to go. But I feel even whatever you keep to yourself personally that you don't share with people, even that has to go. You have to rewire everything right now, Tauruses, for the greater good of everyone and yourself more than anything. So the Moon is the final test. The Moon is the final test of the Fool. Are you really ready to be new? Are you really ready to be reborn, so to speak? Because the analogy I think here with the Fool, with the Moon card is, this, I forgot the guy's name, but he went into the underworld to rescue his wife, and Hades told him that if you can take her with you, but if you even turn around and look at her even once before entering out of the gates of hell, these two towers here, they sort of are signifying a way out of the underworld. And this guy, he turns around and he looks at her just before exiting. He just made it out, and just before finally stepping out, he looks, and she's gone forever. So the Moon card is really an invitation for you to let go of everything, even the things that you keep to yourself, even the unconscious things. The Moon is about the unconscious forces that affect our lives in ways we don't even realize, but it's just something that happens on a daily. Everything that you're motivated by, or even the stubbornness. So this is really an invitation for you to just question everything. Even question your own beliefs here. We don't have the Hierophant card, but what I'm getting here is the very Hierophant vibe. A lot of these old, outdated ways of being, that are really not serving your highest good here, Tauruses. So this is the final test. Are you really ready? Are you really, really ready for this new thing on the horizon for you? Because there are a lot of promising things ahead. It's just, how much are you ready to let go? you know how much are you ready to surrender and truly trust and truly just be? And again, with the Moon card, we don't always know what is going to happen ahead. Even I, as a tarot reader, even I don't know what's happening. I can't always figure out what's happening even in my own personal life. you know and that's why we have towers, and we need to appreciate them more. We need to appreciate towers and the moons that we go through in our lives, because the moon really makes us question, do you really want what you want, and are you ready to pay a price for it? you know and it's worth it, right? We Tauruses, we really value things, and I think what the moon card is saying, are you truly ready to let go of something you value so much, for something that you truly want and have always wanted? But it is going to come at the cost of the old. The new is definitely going to come at the cost of the old. And the moon card is just that. So just go out. This is the final test. This is the final test. And I know Tauruses. I don't know anyone who works as hard as Tauruses, and I don't know anyone who gets things done as much as a Taurus would. The reliability is unmatched here, Tauruses. The reliability, the hard work, the loyalty, it is unmatched. And I feel this is I feel you guys have been very loyal to everyone else but yourself. And I feel this is a test of your own loyalty to yourself here. So you really need to let go of everything that was, so you can create space for something new. Even things that you hold on to yourself that you don't talk about. And just introspect more deeply into your own psyche, and just make a way and do away with things that are truly no longer serving you here, Tauruses. Because the only person holding you back right now is your own self. You're not listening to your intuition. You're really, really not listening to your intuition, and I feel your intuition is telling you, you know. And I feel a lot of your intuition is muddied by this Five of Cups, this disappointment, this heartache, whatever. Again, it's a general reading. Take what resonates, whatever fits you. This betrayal, so to speak. You know, and I think the biggest flex for you, Tauruses, would be to really come back into your own power and call your own power to yourself here, and not be swayed by these things, because I don't know anyone who's as self assured as a Taurus, So just come back into your element, my Tauruses. This is really just that. And once you make through this, for the rest of the 2020, we have great things. We have the Judgment. So a lot of opportunities, with the Fool card here. Once you take this leap of faith, you will be opening the Pandora's box here, and a lot of things will come to you that you don't even see coming. And I'm also getting with this Judgment card. You really just need to listen to your calling and just follow the first thing that comes to your mind. Don't question it. The very first thing that comes to your mind is your intuition, and then it is your mind sort of cognizing your intuition. So just follow your heart here, with the Judgment. And the angel is really standing out to me, and you see how the angel is, the angel here, I guess it's a he. This male angel, how he's blowing into the trumpet, and it's your calling. The angels are calling at you right now, and you're also very protected, Taurus. Let me say that, with these angels, you're very, very protected to follow your dreams here and to get what you want. No one is really going to be able to take anything away from you and what is destined for you. And what I'm seeing here is just greatness. Just greatness destined for you. And once you get out of your own way and start following your calling, there's no stopping, and there is no one is going to be able to get into your way, really. People will try their best, and I feel with following your true calling, it may not make sense in the material, in the 3D, but you know what you have to do. You have the vision. In the Moon card, you don't see the road all the way, but you intuitively know where you have to go. So follow more of your intuition, because in Two of Swords, he's looking away from the moon. So connect more with your emotional body and just let whatever come up, with the Five of Cups. Just feel your feelings very deeply. I know Tauruses really feel their feelings in their body. So just feel that so you can be free of it. And then you'll just be unstoppable when it comes to following your true calling here, Tauruses. And all this is just for you to take, And I feel with the Judgment card, Judgment is not just about yourself. Judgment is about you in the society, you sort of coming up and making your own place here. So, once you start marching to your own drum, as Tauruses always do, people will follow. You will get the recognition, you will get, the fame, the money, whatever you need, Tauruses, right now, it is yours. You just have to take it. The universe really just wants to give this to you. And again, Judgment is waking up. This is truly a waking up happening for a lot of y'all. A lot of y'all could be going through spiritual awakenings right now. A lot of y'all are just completing your karmic cycles in the South Node and stepping into your North Node and just realizing what is your life purpose. Why have you been put on this earth right now? And you're very much there. And I feel the rest of 2022 is you gonna be, you following your calling, and I feel the calling is just gonna get louder and louder till you start following it. So I don't even feel there is a lot of free will here, to be very, very honest. And I think that is for the best, because what moves a stubborn bull more, right? It is some kind of desperation. So it's important here. I would say this is exactly the fuel you need to push yourself further. And another thing I'm getting here, Taurus, is hold your ground. Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. You've gone through a lot. You've gone through a lot just this year, and I know it's not even the end. Hopefully this video will be out in June when you'll be seeing this. So, just hold your ground. Have very firm boundaries. Draw a line in the sand and say, this is my space, that is your space. Be very, very firm about your boundaries, and don't let people overstep your boundaries. You really, really need to be very clear about how much time you spend with other people and how much time you spend with yourself. And I feel that ratio has to be more. The time you spend with yourself has to be more. And with the Nine of Wands, I'm getting Tauruses, you will have a lot of, I feel a lot of your soul tribe will be coming in this year. So be very discerning about whom you have your boundaries with. Have boundaries with everyone. But I feel certain people are really gonna come and help you, your Tauruses, and this is unexpected help. And I'm a Taurus. Who knows better than me, right? Like, I would rather do everything on my own than to ask for anyone for anything, and this is just a Taurus mentality. Even if someone does something, you want to go back and do it your way. So this is really an invitation to stop being stubborn there and accept help when it's coming your way, because the universe is giving it to you. Your angels are giving it to you. The angels that are protecting you and giving you these opportunities. So just grasp it. That's all. Just, it is yours for the taking. And yeah, be very, very firm about your boundaries. And the way I see Nine of Wands also is expression. So just fully express yourself, however and whatever you're called to do. Speak your truth and stand in your truth, regardless of how others feel. You're not here to make anyone happy but yourself. Not in like a horrible way, not in like a very condescending way. But when you start speaking your truth, Tauruses, a lot of people are going to be in their feelings. A lot of the haters, a lot of the trolls, are going to lose it, and let them lose it. Because they have it coming anyway. So just speak your truth and stand in it and hold your ground. And just let the right people in. And I feel the more you start listening to your intuition, you will be allowed more and more of the goodness. You'll feel more relaxed. I feel Tauruses, the whole early half of 2022, it's just been all over the place. It's just been a lot of towers. But I see 2022, the ending of it, being how a Taurus likes it. Very laid back, very chill. You doing your own thing, you being in your own lane, you minding your own business. So just keep minding your own business, and the rest will fall into place. And have some faith. Really have some faith and surrender here. We are in this together. Really, we are. And final card, we have the Hangman. So again, the analogy with the Hangman is, Odin had to sacrifice himself on the tree of life, and he hung himself upside down, and that's how he got the knowledge of the runes, right? So what I'm getting here is there is going to be a lot of give and take. Everything that you have valued till now, everything that you have valued deeply, I'm not saying just material things, everything else, even your spiritual stuff, even your emotional whatever, everything, you really have to turn things on their head and look at things from a new perspective, and just suspend yourself in true surrender here, because you really need to start looking at things from a new point of view, and that new point of view will become more clear to you the more you follow your intuition here. And what I love about this strength I said, yeah, so I guess strength also wanted to come out here, and just be strong. You have the strength, you have the resilience, and that's what Nine of Wands is. It's your resilience. Tauruses can't be budged, and that is one of the most greatest qualities about a Taurus. You can't tell a Taurus shit. Take it from me. So you see he's just hung himself in complete suspension and surrender, and the sun is sort of, I would say the sun is rising here, and the rising sun is the analogy of enlightenment. I feel your path will be more clear to you as you progress, as long as you progress here, and I know Tauruses can feel very, very stuck. I do myself, so I'm just saying, allow new perspectives, allow new horizons to come into your life, because it's going to change your life for the better here. And I feel this is exactly what is needed. A new point of view, a fresh perspective on any and everything. The Hangman and the Fool. This is a new beginning. This is a rebirth for all Tauruses in one way or another. So just embrace this change for once, and just just allow it to do what it does. Be in your receptive energy. Taurus is ruled by Venus, and Venus is all about receptivity. So just learn to kick back and chill. We are the best at doing that anyway. Just the discernment will come. The discernment will come with trust. And I'm not saying have blind faith and just surrender. Do the hard work. Do your daily chores that you need to do. But just keep some space. Keep some space for something new to blossom. Because I see great things here. I see great things on the horizon here. New opportunities that you never even thought you would get. So just allow space for things to happen in your life, Taurus. That's all that is really coming through with the Hangman. Yeah. So a lot of perspective shifts, a lot of answering the calling. Which is honestly very great. I'm so happy for my Tauruses and myself. Because we get so stuck. We get so stuck in our own rut. We just get so stuck in our own ways sometimes, and it can really be detrimental because we're really not growing. And I feel 2022 is all about growth. It's all about putting yourself out there, stepping out of your comfort zone, doing what needs to be done and not what you want to do. And you know what needs to be done. And and you will do the hard work. There is no, I don't even doubt that. I'm not even doubting your loyalty to your work or your work ethic here at all. The problem is not the work ethic. The problem is the mind here, Tauruses, with the Seven of Swords. You and I feel a lot of y'all, even if y'all have been deceiving yourselves, I feel the universe is not giving you a chance anymore to deceive yourself. Things are very apparent and very clear to you. The vision is very, very clear. So you know what you have to do. Just do it. I think that is a message for Tauruses for the rest of 2022. Just do it, and then just kick back, relax, and just let things happen. Because they will happen. These opportunities on the way. It's great stuff. It's great abundance, not just financial, but abundance in every way. You're going to be really fulfilled by the end of 2022, Tauruses. I'm really getting that from the spirits and the angels here. Yeah, another thing that is really standing out to me is, the skull here, and something growing out of the skull, this sort of a crop growing out of the skull. Like I said, deep transformation has happened for Tauruses this year at a very cellular level. I would say you are not who you were even in January, February, for who you are in June right now, or even in March. You have changed a lot. Not just outside or and even if these changes are not very apparent in the physical, they will, because this change has already happened on the inside, so just now we just have to do the very little bit that you have to do on top of that, right? So just go for it. We'll pull any additional messages from the oracles. Let's start with monology. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides. Any final messages from my Tauruses? Nothing is yet set in stone, so you're very much writing your destiny here, Taurus. So whatever you do will happen. Whatever you give life, you will get back. So just keep planting, or just start planting the right kind of seeds that you want to see grow. And it will happen. Nothing is set in stone here. It's mutable moon. So there is a great space and opening for new things to cultivate here. And just allow yourself to not know for once. You will be surprised by the universe, trust me. Any other messages? Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, very concise messages. I'll take this card since it's jumping out. Be bold and make the first move. Cardinal moon. Yeah, like I said, Taurus being a fixed sign, you're just, and I get it, I'm a Taurus, again, I know you like to take your time to do things, and even I'm a perfectionist, I need to get it down to the perfect detail till I'm happy, and I really don't care what other people think, I'm in no hurry. You know, a Tauruses are never in any hurry to get anywhere. You know, we're just very, very chill, you know, all the time. And but step outside your comfort zone, you know, start doing things. Just set the wheel in motion, you know, and then things will just happen for you. But you have to take the first step, Tauruses. And being a Taurus, I'm saying this myself, you know, I really feel a sense of affinity here because even I struggle the most. Because once I start doing something, there's no stopping. But that starting has to happen, and that has to happen at your end, you know. So just stop holding yourself back here. There's nothing holding you back but yourself, you know. So just go for it. Just charge head on, you know, with your two horns. Just go for it. I'll pull one more on this. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries. Yeah, so I feel this new moon in Aries in April, you know, there have been a lot of changes with the lunar eclipse anyway. But now, for the rest of the 2022, you have to be in action mode, Taurus. You have to do. You have to do your deed. And you know what you have to do. You know, it may apply differently for everyone. But you know what you have to do specifically. What the universe is calling you to do here to get what you want. To get what you truly want here, you know. So just do it. Just take the first step. Because I know once Tauruses take the first step, there's no going back. There is no going back, right? So just do it. Don't doubt yourself so much. There's nothing to worry. Stop being in your head. It's gonna all work out for the better. And it's okay not to know. I'm saying this myself, you know, even I don't know what's gonna happen. So, you know, we'll just roll with the punches and see where things go, right? Hold your vision, fixed moon. Yeah, finally a fixed card. You know, so you know what you have to do. You're very, very clear on what you have to do. You're just not doing it. So just do it, right? And just hold on to it then, you know. No one better to hold on to anything than a fixed earth sign, right? So just go for it. And once you go for it, don't budge. And you can't be, you know, it takes an army. It really takes an army to budge a Taurus. I know this, you know. So you are undefeatable. No one can defeat you but yourself here. So stop defeating yourself. Stop being your biggest enemy. You know, just go for it. Just go for the jugular. You know, there is no stopping back. This is the year for the Tauruses and Scorpios. You know, we have a lot of things happening in our lunar nodes, and you know, with all these crazy lunar eclipses and all these crazy energies, you know, that has really been a great rebirth. So allow yourself and enjoy the rebirth, you know. You won't even realize the things you will like now, things you like in your future, you know. You're setting yourself up for new beautiful habits. So just explore and just hold your vision, you know. No one can shake you from it at all. Any final messages? We'll pull from the animal ancestors. Ancestors, angels, spirit guides. Okay, got 3 cards. So we have Polar Bear. Stand up for yourself and speak your truth respectfully and compassionately with no attachment to the outcome. Like I said, you know, I feel Tauruses are really going to ruffle some feathers this year. And so be it, right? So be it, you know. You just speak your truth. Speak your truth and speak it with compassion, you know. I know Tauruses can be a little blunt. And I know, you know, we are like just speaking the truth, but be more compassionate when it comes to speaking your truth. And I'm not saying water yourself down at all. You know, I'm not saying to water yourself down. Speak your mind, speak your truth with compassion. You know, victory is yours. And you know, polar bears, you know, they survive. Polar bears are survivors. They survive those crazy winters, right? And Tauruses are survivors. You know, the amount of shit a Taurus has to put up with, I don't know any other sign that does. You know, I'm being completely biased here. So just your resilience. You know, your resilience cannot be phased. You cannot be phased. Camel. Trust that you have resources to get through the challenges before you. Yeah, so you do have a lot of challenges coming your way, but think of these challenges as growth. Invite these challenges, embrace these challenges. Tell you want to do these things. You don't have to do these things. You want to do these things, and just see the energetic shift that you feel when you say you want to do these things instead of I have to do these things. It'll make all the difference for you, Tauruses. Two more cards. Condor. You're too enmeshed in the situation, so step back and see the bigger picture before making any big decisions or taking actions. So, like I said, you need to be clear in your own vision here, Taurus. You need to be very clear about what you want, and don't listen to other people right now. Have your boundaries. Spend some time in solitude. Figure out what you want and need now, and just do that. And it doesn't matter then, right? Condor, it flies high up in the sky. It has a greater perspective. So come to a point in your own life where you have the greater perspective of everything. You don't be enmeshed in your feelings. Don't act out of hurt. Don't act out of your feelings. Don't even act out of your own monkey mind. Listen to your heart. Really, really listen to your heart. What is your heart telling you? What is your intuition telling you? Again, it's going to be different for everyone. But you will know what it is for you. So just listen to that, and look at things from a bird's eye perspective, because the problems that you had 3 months ago, looking back at them now, they're nothing. You have new problems, right? So just keep that in mind. Just keep it moving. Final card, Emu. This is a good time to go on an adventure. Like I said, I feel all my Tauruses with the Fool card and the Emu, you're embarking upon new horizons. You will be doing things for the rest of 2022 that you have never done. Dog's confirmation. So just allow yourself the grace. Allow yourself the compassion and the grace to explore. Just explore and see what fits for you and what doesn't. Because you're very stubborn anyway, right? You're very stubborn about what you like and what you don't like. So just allow yourself to see what you like for once. What new things excite you, because there will be new things that will excite you, and these will be things that you don't even think, you didn't even thought that you would enjoy, right? So just give yourself that grace. That's all. That's very, very important. That's all. But yeah, that's very important. Give yourself the grace to move. Don't be very hard on yourself here. Any other additional messages? Yeah. Just allow yourself to do more. Do new things. Challenge yourself every day. Just give yourself a small little challenge every day that okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, whatever it could be, something that you don't do every day. Go out of the house, whatever, walk in nature. Grounding is very, very important also. And yeah, hold your ground. Hold your boundaries. Be very, very firm about your boundaries this year, Tauruses. Because you need your boundaries in order to get what you want now. For new things to come in, to make space for them. But also be very discerning about who you let in and who you not let in. Don't let your past rule you here, because you will know who to let in. Yeah. So that's all for my Tauruses, and I really hope you enjoyed this reading. I really hope you got something out of it. I'm really excited for you all, like I'm excited for myself for the rest of 2022. We'll see what happens, so you can come back, leave a comment, and yes, if you like this content, please like, subscribe, share it with your friends, share it with your fellow Taurus friends, and I'll see you guys in the next reading. Thank you. And yeah, if you want to reach me for a more personalized reading, the details will be in the description box below, so you can check that out. Thank you.